for this project, we're going to be extending my son's hockey stick. It's a little bit too short now. So what we need is a pair of calipers, a 3D printer, a pen, some hockey tape, and a hammer. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to trace the shape of the hockey stick. So we'll pull out this cap here. Or actually, we don't need to pull out the cap. Hold it there. Okay, I'll give it to you. So my son is going to trace around it. And you're basically just going to try to keep it as close as possible. All right, so it took us a few tries to trace it, but we eventually landed on this one, and that's pretty good. Then what we did is we measured the inside and the outside. So if we look in here, we can see the two rings. So we used a pair of calipers, just like this. And so what you're going to do is you're going to measure kind of like this, basically on the outside of the stick. And then it's going to have an inner profile. You're going to use the other side, and you're going to measure from the inside to like that. And so basically these are the measurements here. And then we're going to put them into our 3D software and model them. Okay, so we're using Fusion 360 here to create it. So these are the measurements that we had. So basically you just do two rectangles. And then once you finish that, what I did is I imported the canvas onto it. And so that will give me a rough idea of the, and I tried to match it up just as best I could. And that'll give me a rough idea of sort of the curvature. Then what we'll do is we will, let me hide this canvas. We basically just extrude out each side. So we have something that looks like that. And then the last step is we add the fillets. And those basically, that's where having that image comes in handy so that you can basically try to match it up so that you'll get a good match on how the overall thing looks. So, oops. So we have, that's the final design. I added actually one more fillet on the bottom just to make it a little bit easier to insert. And then we'll print it up. Just added some supports on the bottom there. You can't see them right now, but that's what I did. And then we will print it and we will see if it fits. All right, so my son's gonna try and jam it in here. We may need to get a bit of a hammer. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So does it feel nice and tight? Try to wiggle it around.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've extended it by about, what did we extend this by? I think 1.5 inches. Here, move your hand for a sec. Yeah, we extended about 1.5 inches. So now we're going to get another couple months use out of this stick. And you can see that the profile, the curve matches pretty well. So we're just going to tape it up and it should be good to go. And here's the finished result. So you can't even tell that it was extended. It's pretty seamless once you taped it. It's nice and solid. So yeah, this will work great.